The man wore a collar around his neck. He had been trained like a hunting dog. When the collar was removed, he charged forward and knocked all the enemies to the ground. He fought like a wild animal. He could even dodge bullets at close range. His boss was a loan shark. Whenever someone refused to pay, the man was his last resort. One day, the man came home with a head injury. One of the boss's thugs gave him a roll of gauze and told him to take care of it himself. Later, the man returned to his cage, ate canned food, and punched a heavy bag. He hit it so hard that the bag burst open. Sand poured out. The man cupped the sand in his hands and looked at it with guilt. While reading a book, blood dripped from his forehead. He glanced at the gauze but didn't wrap his wound. Instead, he patched up the broken punching bag. As the man's reputation grew, collecting debts became easier. People would pay as soon as the collar came off. The man didn't even need to fight. But one day, the boss met a dangerous debtor. This man knew the collar was the key, so he attacked first before the boss could react. The boss and his men were beaten. The man just stood there, expressionless. The boss used all his strength to reach the man and remove the collar. The man's eyes changed. He rushed into the hall and took everyone down. After that, the boss took him to an antique store to collect another debt. While waiting for orders, the man saw a piano. He gently pressed a key. The sound startled him. He backed away in fear. Just then, a blind old man entered. He came to tune the piano. The old man kindly called out to him and told him to sit down and touch the keys. The man became lost in the music, but soon snapped out of it and ran downstairs. At that moment, the boss and his men were being beaten again. This time, the man didn't hear the signal. Back home, the boss locked him in a cage. Soon, a guest arrived. It was a fight promoter from the underground circuit. He told the boss that cage fighting would earn more than debt collecting. The boss took the man to an illegal fight club. Inside the ring was a champion with 16 straight wins. The boss removed the man's collar. The man lowered his head and calmly walked down the stairs. He stood in front of the champion. The match began. After just 3 punches, the champion was dead. The boss collected a large payment. On the way home, the boss offered a reward, an important step in training a dog. This time, the man said he wanted a piano. The boss laughed at him. But right then, a truck crashed into their car. 3 men with machine guns jumped out and sprayed bullets at the vehicle. They had been sent by the debtor for revenge. After the shooting, the man crawled out from under the boss's body and left. The boss was dead. The man had nowhere to go. He limped to the piano store and found the blind old man again. His new life was about to begin.